do something that not the average person would do. Take a job that's going to put you in harm's way every day. And then to get turned down, like, that takes the wind out of yourself.
It does. It does.
So it's better to just bring all 500 of them back. Now another 200 graduated since then. They only hired one. And then
Hopefully it was the best one.
you know what? They're all good, because here's the crime situation that Whittier has right now. This is why we have to have a bigger police department, because we have the opportunity and to have all the officers on this police department are from this community. They were born and raised here.
Well, when I was running in the 90s, that was one of the big things that the council used to talk about was when they started wanted to increase the numbers of police, they wanted them to be from Whittier. But I don't know if that's still a priority for them, because we have different people on the council now than we did back then.
Because that 1,600 was from Texas, Oklahoma, all from the Midwest. And I'm like, wait, you're from the Midwest, you don't even know about people out here. You don't even care about people out here.
You're just here to make a quick buck.
Quick buck and move on. And look what they did. They moved. They just got when the getting was good. So that's why you have the crime increase, because they failed to do their job and put an adequate number of policemen on the police force. Now, this is what I wanted to say. There are over 80,000 people in Whittier.
How you doing, bro? I'm so sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
Over 80,000 people. Excuse me, guys.
We're conducting
the interview. Could y'all take it over there for a second?
You don't be so rude, but yeah, I got you, bro.
I'm not trying to be rude.
Yeah, you're cool.
I apologize if you think I'm rude. However, there are 80,000 people here in Whittier. Statistically, it takes 52 policemen to look after every 10,000 person. We only have 128 policemen on the police department. And plus we have to look after Santa Fe Springs. So not only do you divide that 128 up, then you have to divide another 54 up to take care of Santa Fe Springs with the prop, and you're overworking the policemen. That's a powder keg in itself. You know how it is if you're working on the job and you're stressed out. You're going to lash out eventually, especially if you keep stressing and stressing and stressing. The same principle applies to them. So hiring those 500, actually 700 policemen would take that stress off the 128 right now.
Now, I wanted to ask you about that, since we're on the subject. Where would we find the money to hire? You said you wanted to hire 450 police officers.
Okay.
And at the last forum, you said you'd be able to do that in just 2 years. But we're in the middle of an economic crisis, a financial crisis right now. So where would you find the money to hire that many police?
Well, it's not as difficult as most people would think. However, this is how it goes. I would encourage everyone to look up you as well. Because if you own a business here, if you own a house here, you lease something here, you rent something here, a chunk of that money all goes into what is known as the Public Pension Liability Fund. Now, they have it masked as the Uptown Association Retirement Fund. That money belongs to the people in this town. To the people that pay their property taxes, to the people that pay their association dues, to the people that pay for their business license, to the people that pay for the background check, the whole thing, the whole nine. Because the money, a portion of that money, big portion, goes right into the Public Pension Liability Fund.
Okay.
So, and that money's been earning interest since 1996.
Okay.
So the money's there. If they're saying the money's not there, they are completely giving you a false statement.
So I wanted to ask on the same two issues. Because right now, let's start with your PD, because we're talking about hiring more police. Right now, because according to the polls, council has low ratings when it comes to handling crime, but for some reason, despite the fact that their hands are tied behind their back and they basically don't have enough officers to handle it, residents are giving Whittier PD high ratings on what they are able to do about crime.
Well,
What are your thoughts about that? Do you agree with that?
I believe these are some
Are they doing?
extraordinary.
Are they doing?
I
what they're
believe
doing?
these are officers who really want to do their job to the best of their ability. So every encounter that they make, they want to do it well. However, they still are low in staff. It's
Yes.
event that it's a powder keg. They're low in staff. For them to think that they can, I don't know. I'm not saying that the officers, Whittier PD, is thinking that, but for this administration to think that 128 officers could effectively protect over 80,000 people, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up. And then, why would you have a police academy and graduate people from this community just to tell them no?
Well, what I'm wondering is, because going back to the lack of officers, is that I understand that there's a budget limit because like I said, we're in a crisis. But why not put like a draft force, like hire some of them as reserves, so in case stuff does happen, like say you get all the ones that are active are all sent to a crime scene or an accident, you can bring in the reserves to take care of the other calls while they're handling that.
And I see what you're saying. However, it's like this. You go to school.
I mean, Whittier PD does not have a reserve force for some reason.
Well, with the
Shouldn't
adequate
they?
amount of officers that are graduating from the Whittier Academy, it would. However, you
They're
have.
I mean, like you said, they got the training. I mean, yeah, they might not have the money we might not be able to pay them to be full-time officers, and they'll have to work other jobs in the community, but why can't we just make them a reserve part? That way they can help out when needed. Because if they have the training, let them use it.
That's a good idea, but right now, what we need is not a reserve. We need officers. We reserve. They've already outsourced some security company. The guys in this black and yellow shirts.
The ones that walk around and
Yeah.
they're always at that one place where they're kicking back and they're always
Yeah,
BSing
see,
and
I want
they're
to
not
take
actually
away the
patrolling.
need for that and hiring the 500 that applied in 2015. Now, if you really want to find some money, because I have the budget from 2016, 18, 2016 and 18, where there was $63 million that was supposed to be spread out amongst the 3 YMCAs, because they put it in the paper, 21 million each. If you look at these YMCAs now, one brick nothing has been done. So they have $63 million since 2014, because they announced it in 14, 15, and they said they were going to do it in 16, which they never did. You have $63 million earning interest.
Where did it all go?
It didn't go towards the YMCAs. However, it can go towards hiring the police. They were paying $43,200 a year back in 95, from 95 all the way to 2004. Hiring these policemen, you could use like less than half of that 63 million.
Right. So we'll have to cut this part, and that's the end of part 1. Please join us for part 2. Because each chunk takes like